Hello dear students. So in today's class we are going to discuss about what is the difference between market and marketing. In yesterday's class we were discussing about selling concept and marketing concept. The key difference between selling concept and marketing concept, right? Selling concept, in yesterday's class we have discussed that selling concept always focuses on volume of production and volume of sales. Sales to be increased to maximize your revenue. But marketing concept, it suggests that you should fulfill customers needs and demands. You should satisfy your customer, then only your product gets success, right? Then only your sales volume increases, ultimately your revenue maximizes, right? So in today's class is very different, very important concept from the SEM exam point of view. Difference between market and marketing. See, market, it is merely a place. Market is the place where buyers and sellers meet each other and do their transaction, right? But marketing, it is the process. It includes various diversified activities, because we have discussed that marketing, functions of marketing, marketing research, buying of raw materials, planning of product, how should our product look like, and what will be our production volume of production, then pricing policies, then we promote the product, we decide which distribution channel we should opt for, then we provide after sales service also in marketing process. So marketing process is very broad concept, and it includes various diversified activities included in it, right? So market is a mere place where buyers and sellers meet each other. Say for example, vegetable market, it is the place, right, where vegetables, we buy vegetables from. So there are some people who comes to market to sell their vegetables, and there are few people who comes to vegetable market to buy those vegetables, right? So these two people meet each other and do their monetary transaction by buying vegetables and paying money for it, right? It is the mere place. So before going to discuss in detail about these two, market and marketing, the question is asked in 2019 SEM exam for 5 marks, and in 2016 SEM exam for 5 marks. So in among previous 5 years, this question is asked very frequently. Distinguish between market and marketing. So in the difference itself, you can see the definition of it. They may ask it for 2 marks. 2 marks. Definition of a market is, it is a mere arrangement, or it is a place where buyers and seller meet each other to conclude the transaction. Conclude the transaction in the sense they buy it for certain amount and they pay for it. There ends the transaction. There ends the entire transaction, right? So if we are going to define a market, and there should be two people, minimum two people, one is buyer and another one is seller, and they meet each other to do certain monetary transaction. Only the transaction can be concluded when you buy certain thing and you pay for it. There ends your entire transaction, right? So that's what market is defined as. Market can be defined as an arrangement, or it is a place where buyers and sellers meet each other and they conclude their transaction by paying money, right? Paying money for what they have bought, right? But marketing, it is the function that identifies. See, in the beginning of this subject itself, we are focusing on consumer behavior, in the sense consumers needs, wants, their demand. When they have the capacity to pay for their wants, it becomes their demand, right? So the demand entirely depends upon human behavior, right? Human society where he lives, his standard of living, his lifestyle, etc., etc., right? So marketing is the process or function that identifies human in the sense human needs, human and social needs and wants and their demands, and satisfy them by supplying what they need or what they want, right? So marketing, it is the quite complex process which identifies human and social needs, their behavior, their wants, their demand, and fulfilling those demands so that those wants are satisfied. So marketing includes all these processes, but market, it is only merely the place where buyers and sellers meet each other to do their transaction, right? So this is how we define it. They may ask for 2 marks, define market, and they may ask for 2 marks, define marketing, right? Marketing can be defined by in various other ways also. So it is the quite diversified process where companies or organizations identify customers' needs and wants, and they produce products to satisfy consumers' needs and wants. That's how marketing can be defined in some other way, right? So these are the two definitions they may ask in your SEM exam. And this market, define market and marketing, is very frequently asked 2 marks question in your SEM exam also. Now, so what does it, so where we can find market, right? So it is merely a place. Market, we can find it vegetable market, we can find fish market, we can find clothing, the set of clothing shops, and we can find many more markets, right? Electronical goods market, etc., etc. So market is merely a place, and marketing is the set of process. Why it is called as set of process? Because marketing begins with identifying consumer needs, right? We call it as first function of marketing, that is market research. Then according to that, you plan the product according to consumers needs and wants and taste. You plan the product, you pack on it, and you decide how much to be produced. Then you start procuring raw materials, quality raw materials, and suitable and relevant raw materials to produce or manufacture those goods, right? So it is this set of various diversified processes, like, but market, it is merely a place where buyers and sellers meet each other to exchange their goods and services for monetary thing, right? Then see, the entire key differences are basically, it revolves around one thing, that is market is merely a place and marketing is set of various processes. So by keeping this in mind, we can segregate these two on various other ways, right? Then, so what is market process? It is a process that fixes the price for demand, and we can call it as process or price determination. So how do they derive the price, right? In the market, since both demand and supply takes place, so the entire pricing policy largely depends upon demand for the product, right? So if the demand for brinjals is too high, then price of the brinjal also may high. And if the demand for flowers in the festival season goes up, price also goes up, right? So that particular price of that particular goods is decided by demand and supply, right? So when the supply is very scarce, then also price goes up, right? So in the festival seasons, the price of the fruits may go high because the demand for the fruits goes up. Likewise, so price determined in the market is entirely based on the demand, force of demand and supply. That's what I have written in the board, that market is the process that fixes, that determines the price of commodities or goods through demand and supply forces, right? So entirely the pricing policy depends upon supply and demand. But in marketing, the pricing, in the earlier class also I have explained, I think in yesterday's class also, the same key point is differentiated between marketing concept and selling concept, right? Selling concept, it merely a market. So there also price is determined on the market forces basis, that is demand and supply. But in marketing, price is determined on the basis of consumer satisfaction, right? What does a consumer or customer gets benefit or benefited from our product? So that product should give him the benefit or satisfaction more than what it is priced, right? That's what I have yes explained in yesterday's class also. So in the selling concept, price is determined basically on demand and supply, one thing, and another one thing is cost of production. So if your cost of production is 100 rupees per product, that includes both variable cost and fixed cost, and you may sell it for more than 100 rupees. If you sell it for 102 rupees, then 2 rupees is your profit margin. If you sell it for 110 rupees, 10 rupees is your profit margin, right? So you determine the price on the basis of cost of production and demand and supply factors. But in marketing, you see the consumer satisfaction level. If the consumer satisfaction level is too high, you can price it some more, right? So that's what I have written. It includes a wide concept. Sorry, marketing is a process that analyzes, creates, and informs and delivers value to the customer. Value to the customer in the sense, if I buy a chocolate for 10 rupees, I think really this chocolate is 10 rupee worth once I consume it. If I'm very happy, I can pay it happily, right? I can pay 10 rupees happily and buy, and I'm going to buy that chocolate again and again. So that's how we see the value. Value means consumer satisfaction, customer satisfaction. So marketing always revolves around consumer satisfaction, and it always focuses on delivering value with the product, right? Then the what does this concept see? Market is the concept which is very narrow, because it talks about only a certain place where buyers sell, and by buyers buys and sellers sell their goods. So we are talking about a certain place. There are no things beyond that place, right? We never discuss once we come out from that place. So market is merely a place. That's why we call it as very narrow process or very narrow concept. But marketing, it includes, see, the marketing concept itself, it starts from analyzing the market. We study how our competitors are performing. We study competitors' product first. We study consumers' interest. We study consumer wants. What are his social needs? Social needs in the sense it talks about society, it talks about status. So we produce those products which must be having a greater value or greater benefit than our competitors product, right? Our product should deliver such kind of satisfaction that our competitors product should not, right? So market is the place, and it talks about very narrowly. It is very narrow concept, and it is the wide concept that includes diverse activities. Again, diverse in the sense various different activities. Various different activities are already we have discussed that marketing itself starts with survey, and then we start planning our product. Then we procure raw materials, suitable raw materials. Then we start production, that means volume of products to be produced. Then we start pricing for it. Then we start promotional activities like advertising, personal selling, promotional activities, etc., etc. Then we uh, uh, then we decide which distribution channel, whether we should reach customers directly or whether we should appoint some middleman between us and consumers. Then we give after sales service, etc., etc. So these are very diversified in the sense different type of activities marketing, the entire marketing concept includes, right? So market is very narrow concept, and marketing is very wide concept, and it includes various different types of activities in it. Then market depends upon products, place, factors, and so on. See, excuse me. So, market we can find vegetable market where we get all various types of vegetables. But inside the vegetable market, we may not find electronic goods, electrical goods, etc., etc., right? So market basically depends upon product and place where vegetables are placed near the residences, right? So residential people can come easily, get access easily to the vegetable market, and they can procure as uh, whenever they need it, right? Then factors affecting, in the sense factors affecting market, see, the if the monsoon arrives here, we get all umbrellas, raincoats, and those things or those objects which are suitable, much suitable for that factors, that may be environmental factor, that may be psychological factors, etc., etc. So market, it is the place, right? It is the place where we buy goods and we sell goods. But marketing philosophy, it never changes. Philosophy remains same. But philosophy is again the satisfaction of our consumers. So marketing philosophy never changes. It remains same, no matter where it is applied, no matter what type of goods you are going to produce, no matter size of your business, or no matter nature of your business. So marketing philosophy always focuses on value to the goods, or satisfying consumer needs, right? So it facilitates, market is the place, it facilitates meeting of or trading between two parties, that is buyer and seller. And marketing acts as a link between customers and companies. See, even after sales, company takes care of customers by providing after sales service. So marketing always revolves around consumers satisfaction, consumers needs, consumers social and psychological behavior, etc., etc., right? So this is very important 5 marks question for your SEM exam. Thank you.